the video that we're going to watch, which is going to work, and say that the quotes that you see in here are quotes directly out of either the personal team journals of the student participants or our team journal that we did as a group.
From the university during our spring break, and we're here to volunteer. So we're here with a group of individuals from the university during our spring break, and we're here to volunteer to provide ourselves as well as learn about all different diseases. So let's take a look at what this 1 week alternative spring break is all about and what we do here.
I'm here with Alternative Spring Break 2008 from Western, and we're in Costa Rica, and it is the most beautiful place and the most amazing experience I've ever had in my entire life. We've had an opportunity to work in 3 different clinics now, in pharmacy, dentistry, and just doing clinics, meeting people all from the community. And it's absolutely incredible just to meet everyone and learn about the Costa Rican culture, and seeing the smiles on kids' faces when you just help them out and make their day. One thing I've learned is how privileged we are in Canada, and how I will never take that for granted ever again.
Really, the most interesting thing I found was that how content they were with their lives, although they seem to have so much less, like material-wise, but like on the like spiritual, I guess, on that level, they're like way beyond.
I think that's what this trip is all about, just the little things to do. That's not good.
Thanks, Ryan.
No problem. One day, everyone around us, all of the students will together, and we'll make this world a better place.
I wasn't scared to try new things, and I want to continue to not fear the unexpected. There will be a moment in your future when you look back and say, that moment inspired me to choose my life's purpose to making a difference. And that moment is now. How many versions of oneself are there to discover? How many ways are there to change? How many times can we reinvent before we become our best and most authentic selves? I'm not sure if I've ever connected to or on the same page as a group of people as I did that night in reflection.
We just found this map. This is a map of Costa Rica, and it shows the population density. As you can see, there's an area which has almost zero population density, and that is where we are.
The more we serve others, the more we know ourselves. The more we know ourselves, the better we serve others. On it goes. It is a blessing, is it a challenge, and I accept it, either way. Your life does not have meaning unless you're passionate about what you're doing.
I'd like to say goodbye to my family.
So now that you finally got a chance to see our video and listen to some of our testimonials, try to put yourself in the spot that we were, being there and actually seeing these unfavorable and poor living conditions. And after we interacted and met with these people, what we learned was that we had a lot to reanalyze about our perceptions of them and ourselves as well. See, what we noticed in Costa Rica was this unique human connection and this exceptional community support. And it was in the way that they treated us too, because they didn't look at us as social advisors or volunteers. We were like family to them, and that's the way they treated us. And they showed us this by smiling and thanking us and hugging us when they left. And it transcended beyond any barriers between us, including language. And some people waited all day to see us. And even if they left without any proper treatment, or if they were surprised with some devastating diagnosis, they were still grateful. And that's one really important thing that we learned, was that we shouldn't be pitying them. We should be learning from them, because that's the ultimate goal of service learning.
This trip also gave us an opportunity to explore learning beyond the classroom. Up until this point, all of our learning has come from the textbook, and the main purpose of all of this learning has been for real-world experience, and this was our real-world experience. We got to apply our knowledge, and we got to learn from them and help them learn from us. Basically, we went from an active state of learning to a proactive way of life. The whole trip was about serving other people, so two people that I want to introduce to you are James and Edwin. They were our team leaders in Costa Rica, and the two of them, along with Steph, really showed us how to take our thoughts and our dreams and make them our life, because I think that that's what a lot of people here want to do, is make serving other people their life. I just want to leave you with a lesson, or before we get to Peter, leave you with a lesson that we learned, was basically that when you meet someone new, try to see the similarities before you see the differences between you and them. Peter?
I'm just going to make it a little more informal. But I just want to say, first of all, the fact that you're all here supporting us in what we do and listening to our stories is in fact a huge sort of inspiration in itself that you've taken the time to come out here. I just want to bring that message home, because in the real world outside the walls of Weston, when we go out, not everyone's as supportive. And that was hit home, the harsh reality of it was hit home when our plane ran back. There was this lady that befriended one of my teammates and asked us, very nicely about all the details of the trip and everything. And then completely lambasted her and said, the entire premise of these self-learning trips are nothing more than an attempt to, break the hearts of young students like ourselves, sending us to different countries and showing us these problems and suffering. The problems that will never be fixed, global problems like poverty, discrimination, violence against women, they're always going to persist, so there's no point in going there and doing anything, because nothing's going to change. But I believe from this experience, from seeing the 16 of us working together, day after day, in all the communities that we served in Costa Rica, the fact that we made such a huge difference in just 1 week, I believe that we can really change the world. I know it's cliche, but the global issues that we face in this lifetime, we can end them. Poverty, violence against women, you name it. Working together with just 16 people, we've made such a huge difference in a week. Think about how much we can make if all the 600 of us, or all the people in Canada, or all the world, just the youth united and decided the spring break, the summer break, whatever it is, we just got together and made an individual difference. Think about the possibility of change that the other group was talking about in Mexico, that the real need was. So I just want to say, we may be students right now. We don't have much of a say in what happens politically, economically, and socially. We don't have we're not involved in the decision-making process.
but know that the day will come one day that we will have the power to affect real change in the world. The day will come that we will have the power to affect the lives of countless individuals. The day will come, Western. Know it. Be empowered by the hope. Be empowered by the possibility of change, and be empowered by the amazing fact that we indeed are the future of this world.